What is going on, everybody? It's Mr. Uzi here, and T-Mobile has done something amazing once again. They're throwing dirt and dust in the eyes of AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint, and this time they announced their new rollover data service, which they're calling Data Stash, which, as far as I'm concerned, works exactly like rollover minutes, and I'm quite surprised that this has not been a thing for a long time. But data has become a lot more important these days, so companies like AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile are offering data-centered plans with messaging and minutes thrown in on the side of unlimited messaging, unlimited minutes, but you have a set data pool. It used to be the other way around, where they offered unlimited data plans because, again, it wasn't that important, and they had a pool of minutes or messages, and we've kind of seen a turnaround since then. But what I'm more excited about as a current AT&T user, I'm excited about what carriers like AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint are going to do in response to this. Now, if you've been watching the mobile market for the past couple of years, AT&T has tried to buy out T-Mobile, Sprint has tried to buy out T-Mobile, and both of them got shot down by the FCC, and that just didn't happen. I feel that T-Mobile has gotten a second chance at life. They've been growing ever since then. They've gotten rid of contracts. They've adopted the Uncarrier branding, which is kind of saying that they're a carrier without actually being a carrier. So they've gotten rid of contracts. They no longer have phones with subsidies. So all of their phones you pay monthly or outright, just right out of the gate. If you've seen what T-Mobile has done to the industry, the mobile carrier industry, they've set precedents, and this is one precedent I've personally been waiting for a long time. I said this years ago when I was talking to my dad, like, they have rollover minutes. Why don't they have rollover data? There are so many people who don't use their data up at the end of the month. Why should they have to get rid of it? And I was waiting for when this is going to happen. Now, some details about this are that it's more geared towards higher tiered plans. So if you're on the 3 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte, up there in the gigabyte range, it's more useful, first of all. So if you have about 300 megabytes a month, chances are the amount of data that you don't use at the end of the month isn't going to be too big of a difference. Whereas if you have 2 gigs, 3 gigs, or 5 gigs, you can, maybe you don't use all 5 gigs that month, you only use 3. So now you have 2 gigabytes added onto your monthly total, which is a lot as far as I'm concerned. So I'm really excited about what AT&T has to do about this, what Verizon has to say about this, what Sprint has to say about this. And I'm glad, frankly, I'm very glad that AT&T and Sprint were not successful in buying T-Mobile, because I don't believe we would have had something like this if they had bought them out. Now, I want to know your opinions on this. Would you think rollover data is a gimmick? Do you think that it's useful? How many, personally, I have a ton of rollover minutes, somewhere in the thousands. AT&T has free mobile-to-mobile calling, free nights and weekends. Pretty much anybody you call is free. So the minutes just keep adding up, and they never get used. Data, on the other hand, you can use that for almost anything. And if that adds up, I won't be, I won't be feeling as it's wasted, as I can just go on a data usage spree if I don't want to use Wi-Fi. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, or you think that rollover data is going to be a new wave in the mobile market where AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint are going to be adopting something similar to this, something similar to T-Mobile's Data Stash, leave a comment down below. If you are all for rollover data, hit the thumbs up button. If you also like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button. If you're against rollover data, hit the thumbs down button too. I just want to know what you guys think about it, because you can't tell, I'm pretty excited. So, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Uzi. I will see you guys in the next video. And just a heads up, I am wearing these headphones on a regular basis. If you saw my last video, I did an unboxing on them. They have pretty good sound, but you'll have to wait for my full review of them, which is going to be coming later. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.